traffic. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and a good start to the month and to the new week. I mean, it's been a long time we had this kind of date, right? A new month starting on a Monday. So brand new week, brand new month, everything new. It's a wonderful day to be alive. My Monday was good because it was a holiday in America, and so I rested. I did a lot of things, and I am glad. And I spoke to some few people as well, and I was glad I did. Thank you all for being here and for supporting the work we do. And I believe we will all succeed and grow together. Before I go on to anything, I want to remind you, if you have not downloaded the AfriX app, please do so. All right? Do so right now. Go to your Play Store, go to your Apple Store, wherever. In fact, you can even go to your Alugin to Green store. Any store that you have. If a Harmony store, if those of you are using Huawei, go to your Harmony store. Download the AfriX app. It's a beautiful blue app with an A you can use to send money everywhere, in Africa, everywhere, all over the world. And they got good rates, okay? And it's the end of the month, so you know you need to do those transactions. You need to send those monies here and there. And as Sugar would say, it's a Monday morning. It's a Monday morning as we are hustling. Just try and send some cash around, you know. It is well. And as you do that, before you sign up, use my promo code, Mr. O. All right? Use my promo code, Mr. O, MRO. And you'll get a cashback, a beautiful cashback. Yeah, some good cash for gas, to just buy some other things that you need. It is good and it is fast and reliable. AfriX app, the bomb. It is a new deal in sending money anywhere on the planet. In fact, they have the reverse. You can send money from Ghana or from Nigeria or from Africa, wherever you are, to somebody in the US or in Canada. Okay? Yes. You can send money to somebody here. You put it in their wallet. They have the wallet system. You put it in their wallet, and they can also access that cash right here. Okay? Yes. So that is AfriX. Don't say I didn't tell you. So tell your family members, tell your friends, tell your loved ones that they should start sharing happiness. All right. Thank you so much. So what are we talking about? Miniano. My gun people. Miniano. Kwe, anyami, me no care. Aha. They said we should speak Ga, so now Ga on the streets. We are going to do Ga on these streets. But if I speak Ga, my Zambia people will not understand. My Kenya people will not understand. Kenya, Asante Sani. They will not understand. So we can do with the English for now. So my Ga, anyami. Please, just pardon me for today, eh? Pardon me for today. Fine, P. Ma pardon me today, eh? Pardon me. It's okay. It's okay. I know sometimes it's like that. Everybody wants their tribe to be up there and all that. But hey, one thing I've always told people, anytime they ask me, where are you from? I say, I'm from Africa. This Africa is big. I say, yes, I'm in the whole of Africa. So just know that I'm black and I'm from Africa. It's as simple as that. I don't need to tell you my specific tribe or no. But people go, okay, that's nice, but they want to know exactly where I'm from. By the time you go into the tribe, they say, okay. Then they form this stereotype, mentality of who you are and what you are and all that. By telling them I am from this tribe, I am from this tribe, I'm from the Zulu clan, they form their own opinion about you. You understand? Babaya, God bless you as well. They form their own opinion about you. And I keep saying, I've said it, I've done so many videos, and a lot of us have talked about it, and we say, you see, This thing we call racism, tribalism, and all these things, it's inherent, eh? It is in us. It is in everybody. It is in everyone. But until the day your own is triggered, you will never know that you are tribalistic. Yeah. You see what is happening in Africa, in Ghana specifically, about language. And even that, I learned, and it wasn't even a government policy to put that signage there. It was about a telecom company that bought that space and doing their own adverts. So, waiting concern Alidu. Waiting concern Anyami. Anyami bo. Anyami say, what? Biantonano, Oba remove all the signage. But hey guys, it is what it is. Just let us chill. Let we are one people, one body. Whatever works for us, we keep doing it. You don't change the winning team. You don't change the winning team. If it's winning for you, why won't you keep it up and just keep doing you? All right? Yes, but that is okay. So it means when you travel to some of these places and you see them being tribalistic, being, this is our land. This is this is our land. So you don't want you in our land. You understand now? I believe now nobody will be angry anymore. Yeah. My Ghana people and my Account people and everybody. When you go to another country and they start doing those same thing to you, don't be angry at all. Don't be angry, because they too, it is their land. So they want to, you understand? They want to claim their land. They are claiming their land. They are claiming their language. Then you don't understand that somebody is claiming their language. Germany will tell you that you need to be proficient in German. Have at least a basic certificate of language understanding in German before you come there, right? Canada will tell you they want the IELTS. UK will tell you, as for UK, they don't mind because they taught us the English. But Canada will tell you, we want a certain type of English. So we want to see your proficiency in that English before they will allow you to come into their country. It's a requirement. You see? But the moment they do that to us, we are triggered. Say, why is Canada? I schooled in English. My school and my education, everything was in English. So why is Canada requiring me to write the IELTS before I come? Okay. Bona. You see that the pepper. The pepper. The pepper, because now we are all claiming that it's our language that is superior. It's our language that is superior. But I believe if we can come together, why is Africa not having a united airline of Africa? Why don't we have a united transport system? Why don't you have a united train system that connects all the major cities together? Why don't, in fact, why don't you have an I-95 kind of road that runs all the way from South Africa all the way to Egypt? Why can't we have that? Why can't we have, because there is a road like that here, runs all the way from Florida to Canada. The I-95, it runs through all the cities. Highway, solid. You can be on it and straight. It's possible we can do it, right? It's possible. Yeah, it's possible we can do it. From South Africa all the way to the north, to Morocco, to Egypt, and all those places. It is possible, but because of the divisions, it is our language. How do we put the signage? And so the Sierra Leoneans will say, oh, we want to put French. Then the Ghanaians will say, we should put Twi. Then the Cameroonians will say, we should put the Obabike language. Then the Nigerians will say, Yoruba be the thing, my brother. Make you put Yoruba. Then the Yorubas will say, no, we don't like the Igbo people, so we should put Igbo. It will be back and forth. Okay? Gaddafi wanted us to have a United States of Africa, a united army. It would have been perfect. Nkrumah wanted the same thing. The fathers of old had that kind of vision. But because of these basic even within our own countries, we cannot agree on basic things. Recently, I was reading some document on Nkrumah. Listen, sometimes you read it and you're like, the guy was thinking in the 21st century. The guy was way ahead of even these people. The things the Americans, the Canadians, the Europeans are doing now, and they are projecting, this guy was thinking about it in the 70s. I read that document, that book, I was like, seriously? The plan that he had, how he wanted the progression to go, agriculture, how he wanted to revolutionize it, how he wanted to, make it technology-based, the trainings, how everyone should be trained. At a point in time, there will not be anybody that will not have a skill set. I read the thing, I'm like, this guy was not a normal human being. Yeah, he was operating with a quantum computer somewhere in the brain. Yeah, because all the things he wrote, when you read it, it sounds like it's a current plan. It sounds like he was in the 2025 before writing those things. Because these are things that are happening around the world, happening all over. And we are still struggling as people to achieve those basic things. Train the youth, make sure they are job ready, make sure the jobs are available before. He was even looking at the birth. I talked about this before. He was looking at the birth rate. The rate that people were giving birth as against the number of schools that were available, as against the facilities that are available. The guy was using data. He was using scientific data to make plan that based on the youth population now, the youth population is growing at this rate. And if you continue like this, a time will come, the facilities and the businesses and the companies they have now will not be able to accommodate all of them when they get to the working age. That document tells you that Nkrumah was thinking about the fact that our youth should enter the job market at early as 16, 17 years. Yes. And that is what happens in America. By 15, you can go for your learner's permit, your driving learner's permit. Some states allow 15 to work, but they allow you to work maybe about 6, 7 hours or 10 hours a whole week. Some states will allow you to do full-time work. So you see all the high school students, most of the high school students, they have jobs. Because by the time they get to high school, 15, 16, they are old enough to start a job. You understand? There will be restrictions, but they have entered the job market. That was the whole mindset of this. I was just reading it and I was like, wow. The guy was way ahead of the peers. But, the dream couldn't happen. Okay, the dream never got fulfilled because it got truncated. And I shared some of them on my page. I think I shared some of them on my Facebook page some time ago, a snapshot of them. And those of you who want that document, you can just send me a WhatsApp. I'll forward it to you. Just take your time and read how they were using data, comparing our export, the Ghana market export, compared to how the Europeans and what we're producing, and how he planned to change all that. So that by the time, he gave a timeline. And by that timeline, we should exceed our export this way. And by then, we should keep all the things that we produce in the country so that we can use it to feed the factories, feed the industries. Because by that time, you have children who were born this year translating into the job market. And there must be industry-ready jobs for them. Because he doesn't want them to be what? Oh, who is that? Okay. Ambulance. So he doesn't want them to get to the job age, working age, and still be what? And still be idling around. There was a whole plan. But you see, if we cannot just agree on simple signage by a private company, how can we even progress and develop our own nation, let alone Africa? So everyone is Africa is fragmented. Everyone is trying to do their own thing in their own small way. They are building some serious IT infrastructure in Botswana, and South Africa or Congo or Liberia has no hand in it. they are building a modern hospital in Nigeria. Ghana has no hand in it. That kind of thing. Why? And we are sitting there fighting about whose language they should use for a signage at the airport. Whose language we should use as a signage in the airport. When people are battling AI and how they can use AI to change things and increase productivity. We are fighting about signage and language usage and whether it should be welcome, it should be Zulu, or it should be Swahili, or it should be, oh my brothers and sisters. This thing, let's change our mindset. Let's change our mindset. I am not against any tribe, but I believe we should grow as a country, as people. We should grow beyond those things, okay? So that it will translate into the revolution in Africa. Kenya shouldn't be pioneering IT infrastructure and Rwanda doesn't know anything about it. Rwanda doesn't have any hand in it. Why can't we share? Kenya, give us your IT experts. Rwanda will give you infrastructure experts. Okay. Tanzania, you are good with the grains. So produce grains and give it to Nigeria. Nigeria will give you salt. Okay, Nigeria, you have a lot of salt, right? So give Ghana salt. Ghana needs salt for their industry. Give them salt. And in return, Ghana will give you electricity power so that you can power your hospitals and keep them, intertrade. By the time you realize there is a boom, why are the IT guys from Africa leaving to all these European countries? Because they are ready to accept and harness that, knowledge and offer good money for it. You understand? Yeah. To offer good money for it. So we will come and they will celebrate you. Okay? They will celebrate you. It's not about me, I know how to do this. And so we created it. No. It's about teamwork. They said, okay, you know how to do it, let's go. They pay you good cash. That is why you see all these IT guys making good money here. It's not because of anything. No, there are people in Africa who are even gurus more than most of the guys who have gotten the chance to transition to Europe and America with their IT skills. Yeah, there are people, I know there are people sitting in Africa right now, somewhere in some village in Congo, in some village in Rwanda right now, who are doing serious stuff. But who is going to harness that skill? No one. No one, because we are all fragmented. We are all fragmented. We are all doing our own thing in our own small way. And that is how it's always been. Our family systems and everything has been created like that. So, as for us, as for the Ala Hassans, this is how we do our thing, in our own small way. So we grow with that mindset, and we don't have that village mindset. You know what I mean? Like a community mindset. That, beyond this family, beyond me having this skill set, how will it affect the whole country? How can this skill set be applied to development or this plan? No. So at the end of the day, we will be sitting there fighting about whose last name we should use or whose language should be used for signage. Yeah. It's just unfortunate, but hey, I believe as young as we all are, these things will change with time. All right? These things must change with time. Rwanda can be producing car parts, and Nigeria will be doing the assembly. And South Africa will also be producing the computers, and it will be assembled in Lesotho. Or Kenya will be. That is how it should be. If you come to America, all the industries are not concentrated in one state or one city. Every governor is canvassing for companies to come and open in their states. Yes. So you realize that Apple has a huge infrastructure, maybe in California. Then they have the Silicon Valley. Then Texas is hosting phone. Apple wants to go and build their production factory there. Then North Carolina will say, okay, you know what? We are giving tax breaks to you, any company that wants to come. So one of the game developers, and most of these IT guys, they may also be concentrated in what? In North Carolina. Bank of America has their headquarters in what? In Charlotte, North Carolina. Why did they choose that place? You understand? There is so much scattered everywhere. So every state is benefiting. Most of these American cars were being produced, the Chevys, and they were being produced in Michigan, right? They had a plant there. Then there is a plant in Mexico. So it is all around America. And that is why the president is saying, bring the jobs back to America. You think it's just for fun? No. There is a deliberate plan to make sure that, and when they are bringing the jobs, it is not just to just one big state. No. Every state will benefit. So this state is producing the chips. This one is doing the assembling. This one is doing this. Tesla is located in Texas, right? And in Houston. You understand? So at the end of the day, everyone benefits. It brings businesses, because you have no choice than to go there. It's as simple as that. You have no choice than to go there. So imagine the infrastructure is well distributed throughout Africa, and we are interdepending on each other. In less than 5 years, look, I'm not even talking about 10 years. In less than 5 years, you see the boom in Africa. We will change our educational structure. Now in Dubai, AI is part of their curriculum. AI is part. They've built a whole curriculum on AI in Dubai. These guys are not joking. No. They've built a whole curriculum on AI, starting from the elementary level all the way to the university. Yeah, a full structured curriculum. They said, listen, the thing, you cannot fight it. It's already going up, right? So what are we going to do? We will train the people to be ready for it. That is the whole mindset. So they are training their youth, they are training their young population to be ready for the AI boom in the next few years, because it has come to stay. You cannot do anything about it. Other countries have started such pilot programs where they are integrating AI curriculum into their school systems and education system. But Dubai has taken it into a different level. It is now a full-blown curriculum. Part of it, that you are studying math, you are studying chemistry, you study the AI too as part of it. You are training it. So that in a few years' time, you are not just going to be an AI engineer. No, you don't want to even be AI engineer now. Those who go to the engineering side, they are there. But there are those, the majority is targeted as you, the individual, understanding it and being ready for it. You see, that is how we plan. That is how it is structured. Not about fighting. And no. By now, Africa doesn't even have AI plan. No, we don't even have an AI document, an AI plan. No, what is our plan as Africa regarding the boom in AI? What is the structure? What do we have in place to, fight it or be ready for it? Because it's already here. It's been here with us ever since. But how are we changing our curriculum? How are we changing the way we do things to suit the next, generation? You understand? How? We don't have a plan. We don't have a plan. We are just sitting and waiting to see how it goes. Is that not it? It's just unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But I hope a day will come in. A day is coming where we will come to that understanding and know that, listen, Rwanda has an institution. Maybe Rwanda has a place, or Tanzania has a big institution sitting there. Okay, Tanzania, open your doors up. We are bringing maybe 20 or 100 students from every African country, and they are coming to train there. Or let all sit down. Let all come together from next school year. Every school in Africa should have a curriculum covering AI. Yeah. From the coding, from the engineering, for whatever. Just be ready for it. Go and study what Dubai is doing. Copy it. Look, the Chinese will tell you there's nothing new. So you copy. And if you copy well. If you can't copy well, you change it and you create your own thing. But in copying, that is how you create your own. So the Chinese have always copied. Is there anything wrong? No. People go there and take their copied items. Is that not it? And that is how come they boom their economy. What about us? King Francis, what about us? We cannot copy. We are not copying. And we are trying to... I don't know what we are trying to do. And we are fighting about small things. Your name is this, and your name is Mr. O, and my name is King Francis, and this one, and we should use King, we should use Francis, we should use Mr. O. If not, we should use... No. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. And King Francis is from this tribe, is from the Zulu clan. So I am from the Swahili clan, and I am from the Agbalagbala clan. So therefore, we cannot use this name. And oh, my people. These are all mindsets. And the earlier we come to that realization, the better it will be for us. All right? If you come here, you experience certain things. That's why I always say that traveling is good. Trust me, traveling is good. If you travel, there are things that you get exposed to that on a normal day you will not see where you are. And I mean, if I mean travel, I'm not just saying travel from where? Congo and go to and come to America. Not necessarily. If you have that opportunity, hallelujah. But on the whole, you can just do from Africa. Are you aware you can do that? Yes, you can do that. But how many of us in Africa have you, Maxwell, have you even crossed the border from maybe your own home country to the another? In fact, from your village to the next village. So your village is about 5 kilometers from the city. Some people will stay in that village, grow in that village, and they've never crossed that 5 kilometers to the next big city. It changes your mindset about life. It opens you up to a whole lot of things. That is why I always encourage people to travel. It is good. It is not bad. Spend money. Sometimes it will cost you money, but do it. Because at the end of the day, the value you get is much, much bigger and better than sitting down. Yeah, that's the truth. The value you gain in traveling is much bigger and better than just sitting down on your money and you fall sick and you use that money to go and visit the doctor. Okay? Well, I've shared enough. And I believe they will always say the word to the wise is always enough. But I always say the word to the wise is not enough. Because the wise will always keep being wise and they have the capacity, the brain capacity to consume whatever you are telling them. So keep saying it. I know one day it will change. One day, things will change and we will all come to that realization. Thank you so much. Asante Sani. Oh, you are done. Akwenami. Yeah. Midamase. How do you say it in French? French. My French? French? Thank you in French as well. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Beaucoup. How do you say it in Zulu? Well, I don't know that one. My friends in... How do you say it? You just share it in the comments and thank you everyone for engaging with me. I'll see you in the next one. Asante Sani.